Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Choco's World, and we are joined today by Zombie Villager with a hat on a hat and holding a glass bottle. Now, it seems kind of quiet. I wonder why that is. Oh, I remember I turned off mob sounds. Let me just quickly go ahead and just pop that back up. I think I usually like 60. 60 sounds like a good number. Oh. Anyways, yeah, I know I hammed it up a little bit, but look at this. Look at it. We added that fence around there so like things weren't escaping and stuff, and it's kind of still messy. Like we get like drops that kind of fall away from everything a little bit, and we get the errant like zombie or something that comes flying out. But yeah, we have a healthy number of mobs here, I'd say. Pretty crazy. Oh, oh no! Ugh, what? So I think we're at the point where they're starting to entity cram. It's going a little bit too well, basically. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go wipe these guys out. But I think we need to turn our mob farm off for a little bit, and then we have to clear these guys up here. But anyways, today I want to go to the nether. I want to kind of hook up some points of interest for us. This is going to lead into some other things. I was like, well, what do I want to do? I was like, do I want to do slime right now? And I was like, you know, slime is cool and everything, but it's not something I'm really hurting for right this minute after we had, you know, while I was building the storage system, we got quite a bit of slime balls. So I'm kind of like, I'm okay with that for right now. However, it would be kind of nice if we can get everything hooked up. And what I mean by that is I'd like to start connecting points of interest so we can just go ahead, hop on in and just kind of go on our merry way to wherever we want to be or wherever we need to be. So that's kind of where my head's at right now. Before we do that though, I do want to sort this out because this is getting ridiculously loud. Also, I've noticed a couple of goofy things here, one of which being, so number one, we have a lot of bats. I really dislike the bats, but there's not really much to be said or done about that. I added also this lever in here so I can shut off the system whenever I want to, because as of right now, it's like mobs will continue to just kind of like spawn like absolutely mad, and it's fine and whatever, but I want to make sure I have an on-off switch. So I added a lever here. It doesn't matter where you put this on. For me, this position, the left position, right, that's going to end up being whenever the platforms all flood. And since they're all uniform, that should keep the water going. But yeah, so this is going to make sure that no mobs are spawning on those platforms. It should also prevent bats. Thankfully, of course, bats will follow, I think, hostile mob logic. So water there should prevent them from spawning. I can also just fly away and they'll eventually despawn. We made it a nicer cage up there, and then we have a nice cage down there as well. But now let's go ahead and let's flippity flop down here and say hello to our little mob farm, because it is getting a little bit nutty. So let me go ahead, hop onto our ladder, and let's do away with these nerds, shall we? Also, every now and again, I don't think you'll see it now, but every now and then I will get shot by the mobs in here. Did I see gunpowder drop? Well, let me know if any of you all need some feather fallen boots. I'm probably able to find you some. They won't be diamond or anything, but I could probably find you a good number of leather and leather, chain, and gold, right? So if you're in the market for any of that stuff, oh, my computer is dying. Oh, my computer is hurting. Oh, I can just feel the frames just dropping. Oh my word, the frames are dead. Did I hear like a regular villager? What was that? I can't even look that way. I can't do it. Yikes. Wait, why did I hear a villager though? I definitely heard a villager, right? Oh my word. It's too many items. It's too many. We have to get rid of those items somehow. I need a lava bucket. We have too many items. The farm went too well. I think we're gonna have to figure out some way to purge the mobs from there, because I do think it's getting a little bit out of hand. I think what we're gonna do actually, I'll show you guys the results of our farm here in a little moment, but I think this might come down to, honestly, a dispenser that just shoots out lava every now and then. I think that literally that's what it's come to. I don't really know another way to do this effectively. I was thinking like maybe an iron golem, but the problem is that the iron golem will eventually die. If I had if the beacon, for example, healed the iron golem while it was going, that would be awesome, by the way, but that's not really a thing. Like, if that was a thing, then yeah, we can keep that going. That'd be great. But unfortunately, that's not really a thing. So let me go ahead. And let's go find ourselves a little bit of lava that we're not actively using at the moment. And also, I'm helping myself to these 3 duration fireworks because we have like a sustained way of making sure that we have all what we need. So that should be all fine and dandy. But let me see here. All right, so we're going to go ahead, take this lava over. And I'm going to go ahead and just flop on over, purge the items, and then probably get some of these mobs dead. And we should be all good. There's going to be some fire protection zombies. There's got to be. I already know that there's going to be some fire protection zombies, but we'll have to figure it out. We're going to have to sort things out and kind of figure out what we got to do. All right, let's see here. Oh, the frames. Okay, frame rate. Oh, hang in there, buddy. I'm coming to save you. Old Choco's coming to protect you. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. How do I... Okay. Oh, the frames are gone. The frames are so gone right now. Oh, this is bad. Can't tell if fixable might have had too many mobs. Imagine if this is the way I end up going out in this world. Choco died to hardcore because the frames just died and took it with him. I actually am getting this sneaking suspicion that those experience orbs might be what's lagging it down. I think they're all trying to desperately get to me. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Oh no! Oh no, not while I'm lagging. No! No, it's like a horror movie! No! Okay, here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We can live with that. That level of frame droppage is fine. Okay, we can do this. I just need to be sneaky about this. Alright, here, hold on. Let me go ahead. And we're just gonna... There we go. Oh. Oh, frames, welcome back. I think it was literally just so many drops and so many mobs. Wow, that guy dropped full gold armor. That's terrifying. Oh no! Oh, lava! No. Wait, why are you flowing that way? What? Ow, what? Oh my lord, what? There's more of you. That was only a potato. My goodness, this is entirely too much armor. Okay. Okay, let's... Oh no, my fence! My beautiful fence! Oh no. I didn't think that through. Oh jeez. Oh no! Oh no, it's spreading even more! Oh no. Oh, it's... Oh no. Well, we got our frames back, for whatever that's worth. I'm not entirely sure what the cost of it was, but we got the frames back. Oh, I don't actually have the lava bucket. That was a fake lava bucket. Okay, that explains a lot. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, why is there a creeper? What? How? How even? Can't spawn on these, can you? What? Okay, hold on. Wait. Let's sleep away. Let's sleep away the night. Oh man, it's cloaked in a veil of death. Okay. Nope. It's kind of like what I wanted to do, but not really. Let's try it one more time. Superman! Alright. And let's see here. I wonder... Okay, I recovered a lava bucket. Thankfully, zombie villager is fine. Because that's, that's our priority. Oh man, how much redstone did this thing wipe out? Did it wipe out redstone, actually? Yeah, it must have. It has to have. Right? Look at those experience orbs sitting in the hoppers. I want them. These parsley little few items that we receive. Yikes. Okay. We lost 2 comparators, it looks like, which is not great. But, you know, all said and done, that could have ended much worse. That could have been a much worse situation than we had originally bargained for, and I think I can live with that. That's, you know, again, not ideal by any stretch of the imagination, but you know what? I can live with that. So let's go ahead. We need 2 more comparators. And also I should probably eat some food. And let's see here. We'll do... Do I have any quartz left? Did I have any quartz here? Am I crazy? I thought I had some quartz here. Maybe I don't. Okay. Well, shucks. I say let's go ahead and leave the system to kind of keep on plodding along. We are going to get some really random things. Like we're going to get like a bunch of these things. Oh, wait, really? Okay. I thought we were going to get like a bunch of armor and junk, but I guess not. So let me, whoop. So let me see here real quick. What are we talking? What are we talking here? What are we talking here? All right. Ooh, ow. Okay, so we got sugar, glowstone, and it looks like our other hoppers are behaving quite well, so that's fine. Every now and then we will get some like random armor and whatnot. There's not really a whole lot I can do about that in the system. So we're gonna go ahead and let that run through and do its thing. Is it running items? Oh yeah, it is. It's just that it's super backed up. Okay. So right now it's moving gunpowder. All right, so you're probably like, okay, Choco, that's all fine and dandy. I want to know what the goods are. I want to see what your result was of one night of AFKing. And, you know, it's not like a full night, I wouldn't say. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but it was a... I just sent that through the system. Yikers. Okay. But I AFK'd this a good while. I don't know exactly how long. But we AFK'd this bad boy for a pretty substantial bit here. So let me see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch these out. And let's take these boots. My goodness, there's so much armor in here. It's actually absurd. It's obscene. It's ridiculous. Look at how, like, even witches, we're getting, like, not a lot of them. It's definitely not to the point of, like, competing with a witch farm, but still a pretty decent chunk of them. Okay. It's looking pretty nice and cleaned up. I mean, based on just this alone, right, you can probably get a good feel for, like, yeah, there's a good chunk of items in there. You know, like, there's a fair bit. I don't think anyone's going to be looking at this being like, well, I think he only got like 3 items. Like, I don't think anyone's worried about that, right? But I think you guys will be pretty amazed about like how effective this is for one night. And again, I'm playing by myself here. And in all honesty, you could probably move the timer down a little bit more as like a full disclaimer for those of you who are like, I want more efficiency, darn it. So you could probably cut this down by a little bit more and you can probably squeeze out some more items from here, which is pretty great. But let me go ahead and chuck these over. Oh, there's something living in this one. All right, so rotten flesh goes up to here. So again, there are 10 chests in the lot, right? So this would be number 8. So almost 8 double chests worth of rotten flesh. About 8 there as well. About 8 there as well. Over 8 here. Yeah, we're overflowing off of 8 there. This one is string. String and spider drops in general weren't as generous. And yeah, so this one has only hit like maybe about 7. It's not that bad, right? Like just to put this in perspective, that's still a lot of string, but admittedly not quite as much. Spider Eyes is a goofy one. So Spider Eyes, I guess, is like a really rare drop comparatively. I don't really think of it that way, but I guess that is the way that works. So we don't have quite as many Spider Eyes. Sticks and all the witch drops in general, as you may expect, not so many of them here. So that stuff, unfortunately, not doing as well, but there are some coming in, which is nice, right? We don't expect like a mountain of them, but we do expect some. So overall, we've done pretty well for ourselves. But anyways, let me go ahead and start putting together a little bit of a plan. And I'm going to hopefully get working on gathering some stuff for some rail things. And then we're going to be doing kind of like a mixture of exploration and stuff today. Oh. Oh. That's a problem. I need to get the comparator here right away. Wait a minute. So we had to... Oh, I didn't know this did... Okay, cool. I didn't know that was a thing. All right, anyway, we're going to go ahead and replace these competitors. I kind of broke them already and put them in and such and so forth. But we're going to go ahead and do that, and I think we're now good. I think we're all in good shape here to kind of get the rest of this episode going. So today, it's going to be really just a matter of... I'm going to show you guys the basic of like what I'm going to be doing here, and then... It's going to be probably kind of like a weirder, shorter episode, but I do want to highlight some areas of interest that I can remember. I think we actually lost some, unfortunately. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to start putting down some tracks and stuff. And I'm going to kind of show you guys like what the rough idea we're going for is. And then we're going to go ahead and network all that out. But I do want to make something kind of neato-canito in that good old-fashioned way, you know? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and first... flop on up here. Thankfully, we have a lot of rockets, so we don't have to really worry about running low on fuel in terms of like, oh man, will we have enough rockets to travel from point A to point B? We should be all good on that front. But first thing first, I'm going to need to go through here a pretty generous number of times, honestly. But we're going to have to go through here. And this is going to load up our nether portals here, which is all great and dandy. I'm actually going to need to farm some obsidian, actually. So let me go ahead. I'm going to keep on popping out this side. I don't know why I like doing that, but we'll keep on doing this. So I'm going to be back after I farmed up a good chunk of obsidian. And after we got ourselves a good chunk of obsidian, probably, like, let me think. There's obviously the, whatchamacallit? I forget what it's called now. The ender portal. But there's the ender portal, obviously for the end. I do probably want to make one towards an ocean monument. So that'll probably be another thing that we want to do. Although admittedly for an ocean monument, I'd like to find one that's a little bit closer than the one we found. But we'll probably go exploring. I was going to say exploring, but probably what? So we have end portal, an ocean temple, water temple, whatever it's called. And then I'm blanking. I'd also like to get one more thing. I can't remember right now what it is. Ocean and we'd also like to see if I can get the tropical water area as well. The tropical water area has nice little implications to it because if you're able to get yourself to the end portal, because that's going to be both a way for us to duplicate things like concrete and stuff like that, which I actually do really want to do because that's going to be free building blocks I don't have to worry about, and they look a little bit nicer than stone, I think. Ocean monument is going to end up being something that's nice because obviously we're eventually going to want a guardian farm because I am absolutely not going to kill myself over making a million sea lanterns the manual way, certainly. We also need to make sure that we get ourselves the tropical fish area. I don't remember what it's called, but like the one with the coral reefs and stuff. But the coral reef we're going to want just so I can grow more coral and stuff like that. So if I need more fan coral, for example, I can go ahead and grab those fairly easily. And I think that's about all that's in my head right now. I'm sure as we go along, we'll add more to the network. But for right this particular moment, I think those are the things we're going to be looking for. I do know of a place where we have one of the water temples, but I don't know. Like I don't think that's a great one. It's the coordinates I have written down are like negative 10,000, negative 10,000. It's a little bit over that actually, which seems kind of absurdly far. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep looking for one a little bit closer. But the one that we're going to set up for today, and we're going to do like a really simple like rail system. We'll come back to it at a later time to make it like all nice and cool and maybe a little bit like Crossroads. Maybe I'm not entirely sure if that will be what we do, but maybe we'll do a little bit like Crossroads. But with that underway, we hopefully are looking at something that's going to be pretty easy, so we can get from point A to point B, and then kind of slating out like some projects basically that we're going to for sure be wanting to do. Like the water temple, for sure we're going to want to do that. We're going to want to make sure that we do the duplication thing. I would imagine that the next thing we're going to be doing, by the way, because I know we talked about slime and stuff like that, because we're okay with slime for right now, I'm inclined to say that the next thing that we're going to end up focusing on is the duplicator, which if you remember how we did that in HXM, Bingo was not a good boy when it came to coming home. Bingo was fine for many things, but not for that. And, oh, actually, while I was just kind of chatting with you guys, we've gotten more obsidian than I actually need. Okay. I mean, that works for me. It's not a bad thing. Let me think here. 6, 10, 14, 28. Yeah, okay. So we have enough for 2 full portals and then, like, 1 sort of, like, very weak, humble-looking portal. So let's go ahead. I'm going to flop on back. And I'm just going to go grab it myself, my portal here. Well, I'm not going to grab it. I'm just going to go ahead and go through it. And let me go ahead. Oh, wait. I lied. We're actually going to go look for a water temple first, because I already know where the end portal is, and we actually have like a portal already there. So first objective is I need to find myself an ocean monument temple, whatever it's called. And then after we do that, maybe like a coral reef or something, but that will be the game plan. So I'm going to go look for those things, and whenever I encounter something good, I'll be back. I summoned forth every ounce of the desert rat I could, because we haven't recorded together in a while, but my goodness, I channeled his luck, because this is not my RNG, I can promise you that. I flew over here, and you would not believe. I literally just had to channel all the good RNG vibes I had, and we found an ocean monument next to a coral reef. You can't make this stuff up. I'm literally just flying around. I'm like, oh, okay, there's like mountains and stuff. But yeah, we found this. Holy smackaroonies. That is amazing. So I wrote down the coordinates as 550, and then 850. So that's going to be over this way, right? And yeah, it looks amazing. This is really promising. The main thing here being that it's not really necessarily that they would interact well together, but it has cool implications. And also, oh, you're kidding me, it's also close to a witch's hut. You're joking. No way, bruh. What do you mean? Okay. Wow, this is insane. Okay, 3. This is weird. Is this what it feels like to have good RNG? Am I gonna be okay? Wait, does the witch have a cat? Are we confirming right now that cats are part of the bad side? Wait. I need evidence. It's a black cat. Are you really? Give me your trident. I don't know why I need another one, but I want it. Give it to me. I have good RNG today. Well, yeah, I guess that would have been a little bit extreme, but wow. Okay, so not only we have a witch's hut and a guardian area pretty close by. It's a multi-purpose area. So eventually, you know, if I make a witch farm, which we'll see about that one. But if we get a witch farm up and running, that can also be working at the same time as our guardian farm. I think they're actually close enough that both of them could theoretically be working. So, wow, that's a little crazy. Yeah, okay. I am extremely like wowzered by that. That's weird. That is decidedly strange. Okay, so that's all cool. We have a couple like little islands and stuff here. So we have ourselves a coral reef, a witch's hut, and a guardian area. I'm already like forecasting is like, that's going to be where my guardian farm is, herp, derp, derp. But we have those things. We have the end portal coordinates. This might be the shortest episode we record. I don't know what else there really is to worry about in terms of like extra stuff that I want to mark down. I think that's it. And look how close it is to base. It's not like, you know, right next door per se, but it's pretty darn close. What is that, lava? Yeah, it's lava. All right, so like, yeah, look, it's just like a hop, skip, and jump away from where we are. That's insanity. That's actually wild. Wilder than my wildest dreams. It's like, it's so wild that I have to be really concerned that Jafar's going to come over and he's going to go ahead and try to tempt me to make a really bad deal. It's insanity. Well, anyways, yeah, let's get to, I'm going to just set up one little thing for end portal stuff. I mean, heck, I'm feeling pretty wild and crazy right now. I might just go ahead and do the whole thing. I might get the whole kit and caboodle done. So let me go ahead. And we're just going to do this together because we're killing it right now, guys. We're absolutely just destroying. Look at how insane we are. Man, honestly, at this rate, I bet you that we could probably even find a slime chunk. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Yeah, we already know where the slime chunk is. But I bet you like we could find it in like good time and we can get everything squared away. Man, we're doing great. All right, let's see here. So before I get too carried away and just like start ranting about like how awesome things are, because that's a great way to invite bad things to happen. But we're going to go ahead and get some rails here, because of course rails being quite importante for what we need to do. So let me go ahead and grab some rails from Yield Rail Duplicator. And let's see here. We got some powered rails, and then we're going to want some regular rails. And, you know, there's some stuff in between, but I'm not going to sweat the details here. And as a little side note here, I'm going to also leave some gunpowder out this way. So if I do, whatever reason, blank out and I need some, I need to make some rockets, I'm going to leave, number one, I'm going to leave some rockets proper out here. But then I'm also going to leave some gunpowder back here just so I can make sure I have like a little stash, a little supply of it. And also this netherrack I don't really want to bring home with me, so we're going to go ahead and leave there. But, okay, cool. And maybe we'll leave the scaffolding, a good chunk of them over here. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's hop to it. And let's go and make ourselves a couple of little... I was about to say, let's make some rail systems, and I realized... That's cute, Choco. You thought you were going to make some rail systems, but you have none of the stuff to make it with! So cobblestone is definitely something that we could use. Let's do... You know what? Let's do it. Let's do some glowstone. And let's see here. So clericy boy. Nope, not what I wanted. Clericy boy, hook us up. And then we have all these things here. I'm going to need way more. Okay, so I'm going to need to get some more cobblestone. And then we're going to need some sticks, but the sticks are not a problem. So we're going to get some cobblestone. And we're going to grab some sticks from over here. And then with those things, we're going to go ahead and be able to, of course, make ourselves some levers and junk like that. So that should be pretty handy for us. But let me go ahead. Actually, let's go devastate some other area, honestly. Actually, no, we'll just keep on going here. We're already starting to make good progress on this area. All right, so let me just go ahead and swoop up. I don't need a ton. I just want some. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good with that. That's a pretty good number here. All right, cool. So we got ourselves some cobblestone, and then we got ourselves some sticks to make the levers. We should be in pretty good shape here. All right, so through the portal we go. And let's, oh, you know what? Here's where we can go and do some horrible, horrible things. All right, so we have all this here in the nether. Normally I would say let's do it as a crossroads kind of setup right up top. Yeah, you know what? No. We're going to do it as a crossroads setup. So we'll do it so you can get your way to and fro from that way. The only problem, of course, with crossroads, and the reason why I was starting to say something different, is that I eventually do need to make it, well... So here's the thing, right? When you build above the nether, it doesn't bind, I don't think, to that location for another portal. I think it just kind of freaks out and doesn't know what to do with it. So, yeah, I'm sort of torn about how this is going to work out. Do I want to do it that way? Well, okay, the end portal we can do. Okay, so let's just do the end portal for right now, because this is like super simple and straightforward, yeah? So I'm just going to do it. So this here will be forever known as the end portal thing, at least for the time being, lol. And then we're going to go ahead and have that sit there. And then we're going to go ahead and put some rail here. And then, actually, you know what? We're going to do 2 powered rails, so it can definitely slow down a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and put down a whole lot of powered rail all the way over. And our idea is that we have to get all the way to that portal over there. We don't have enough rails here. We are nowhere close to having enough rails. But let's go ahead and put this down. And then we're going to get this done. So whenever we go through and we upgrade the crossroads, sorry, whenever we upgrade this to like crossroads level, I guess that would be a better way of saying that. But whenever we get to that point, there's going to be a couple of key differences with what we're doing. Number one, and a really big one, is that once we get this actually properly running, we are going to be able to have ourselves a way to get to and fro, and we're going to make it within the, like, underneath bedrock layer. Now you might be like, well, Choco, that seems like a lot of extra work. And the answer is, yeah, it is kind of extra work, but I guess there is. I always thought there wasn't. That's new. Okay. I mean, yeah. I guess. Did this just chunk through bedrock? Okay. All right, I guess. That's funny. That's hilarious. Okay, so it definitely seems like building above the like bedrock is a bad idea, because it does things like that. So maybe we don't build above the bedrock for the final product. For right now, it's okay, right? Because it's a one-way trip. You're going through, you're going to the end portal, and then we'll do it that way. But either way, though, yeah, I mean, that was weird. That is really strange. But let's go ahead. We'll set up the rest of the rails here, and then we'll kind of dig out, I guess, the rest at a later point in time. I don't really think it's necessary to do it right now. Those we definitely do want a two-way system for, so who knows? Because we found everything in such quick order, maybe we'll go ahead and just like tack on everything else, if that makes sense. But for right this particular minute, I'm just going to go ahead, hop into here, and then we're gonna complete the end portal one, but we're gonna do that one above bedrock because there's no really harm in doing so. And then we're going to go ahead and do the other ones probably under bedrock. Although that's going to be a rather large project. I don't know if I want to commit crossroads right this minute, because we just came off of building a big mob farm. So actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and say that we'll just do this for today's episode. It's going to be a short one. Take the opportunity to catch up if you're like behind on the series or whatever. But I mean, we accomplished a lot. I know it doesn't seem like we did a lot, but like we did actually get a fair bit done. We found like a bunch of different things. The fact that we found those 3 things in one area, admittedly, is kind of hilarious, but like, I mean, not really anything. Like, I guess it makes the episode shorter. Is this YouTuber luck? Is that what's going on here? Am I learning how to do Minecraft at a YouTuber level? Is that what's going on here? Is this how that works? Is it, man, because if this is what they've been able to enjoy this whole time, man, I've been missing out. I need to do more YouTuber things. That was so easy. Okay, so let's go ahead, keep this going. And we need to, of course, light this up with redstone. And the big thing here is that obviously by doing it this way, we can leave ourselves unattended, and we can let that run, and we'll just kind of travel from point A to point B, which is kind of nice. Bedrock also has the added benefit of being spawn proof, which is of course also very, very nice. But started drifting there for a moment. I don't know what it is. My ring finger hits the A button every now and again, and it's kind of silly, but all right. So let's go ahead. Put this here. Now, the goofy thing about this is that while I could leave this so it just kind of returns to sender sort of thing, I'm going to actually let it be the case that this guy hits a stop point here and then kind of goes about its business. And the reasoning I'm going to have for this is because of the fact that to me it makes sense that you would want to have this be a situation whenever you are able to kind of control when you're heading in and out. But we do want to return each cart to sender, but I'm just going to do it manually for right now, and that should be totally fine. And we're going to do levers for these. So those two levers are going to be there to make sure that we can go home. And then these levers we're just going to go ahead and put down all the way through, just to make sure that these are all powered, and we should be good with this. Surprisingly, levers give a lot of power, so that's pretty good. And then just keep it going like so. Looking pretty good. We can be pretty generous with these levers, honestly. I'm not really worried about spacing too much. I'm just making sure I didn't do like a big oopsie. Okay, looking good. All right. I wonder if this one will power the whole lot. Ooh, it had one dead space. It takes a surprisingly long time to break a lever. Okay, so now all that's in good shape. Cool beans. And then we'll just keep it going on here. Kind of work it towards the inside here a little bit. There we go. We got ourselves an operational thing. I mean, I need to put a minecart up here, I guess. But we have an operational way to get to the end portal. And yeah, I think let's call it there for today. Let's have today. So if you've been like behind on episodes and you're like, bro, I watched like halfway through an episode because like I just don't have the time, my dude. Take this opportunity to go ahead and square yourself away and catch up on episodes. And then what I'm going to do, I want to go through here again. I want to see if it keeps doing that. That's insane! That's so silly! That's so dumb. Why is that happening? This has to be one of the silliest things I think I've ever seen. Why? Because, okay, so here was the thing, right? There is Y sensitivity to some degree as far as I could tell about nether portals. I was like trying to research a little bit about it. But this doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how this works. So I guess what it does is it just looks for a portal that would work. But it just will never look at the portal on the nether side that high. But I guess it's just goofy. This is just so silly. I guess our old portal was close enough, but like... That's insane. I don't know. That's really goofy. That's really, really odd. All right, well, let's get a minecart out here, and then I think we'll be all good for today's episode. But anyways, yeah, so today was kind of setting all this up. We have a way now to get to the end area. Then where are you spawning from, my dude? They have to be spawning on top of these. That's the only explanation I can think of. They have to be. I'm just convinced that that's what the case is. Okay, we're just going to leave the torches all over these things, and then we're just going to let them be. All right. Yeah, all right. Weird. So let's go ahead, grab that. So next episode, Well, we probably won't be working on the railways because we just don't have a need for them just yet because I haven't built anything over there. And for right now, we can make do with rockets. I mean, we definitely have the gunpowder for it at this point. So, I mean, yeah, you could say we're good. I do think I would like to, at some point, to bring some villagers over here. That's on the docket as well. But the next time, I think we are going to go ahead and go for making Bingo 2.0, but the full version this time, since it's only my world and I don't have to worry about, you know, what other people are doing and so on and so forth. So I think that'll be the game plan for right now. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, look forward to a rather oddball episode next time, and me getting very frustrated with how often I'm going to be like, why are you not working? Because that's going to be like 90% of the episode next time. Because we had, oh man, let me tell you, we've had problems before, fam. We have had problems getting these things set up, but once we get them set up, it's pretty cool. So anyways, let's go ahead and let's make our way up. We're going to run the cart once just so I can kind of be like, yep, proof of concept, it's good. And then I think we'll be done. So yeah, I think that's about it. Whoop, I put a rail down. Oh, I'm falling so quickly. That was so scary. Why did that do that? Okay, minus the fact that I almost plummeted to my death, which was kind of weird. Where did this rail go? Oh. But yeah, so we probably will also want to work on a home at some point fairly soon, because I'm getting more and more convinced that it's unlikely for us to die. But I think there is one like last hurdle where I'm thinking like, if I were to die, right, when would it happen? And the real thing that I've come up with recently is, I would imagine, oh dear, that's going to be annoying. I didn't even think of that as a problem. We'll just leave the lever right there. All right, so I'm thinking that what we might do what we might see as a problem is actually the water temple. The ocean monument has a fair bit of risk involved to it. So I'm thinking that what we'll do is whenever we get towards clearing that whole thing out, that's going to be the point whenever we're going to be like, okay, we really need to make sure that everything's good. Once we clear that hurdle, though, I don't think there's a whole lot that can get us killed. Like, obviously, you know, it's hardcore and we're on vanilla mechanics, so something could kill me at any point in time. I can probably get killed by doing something stupid, so there's also that. But yeah, I think for right now, I'm going to operate under the assumption that we're going to be in pretty good shape for a while. Because I can't think of anything that strikes me as we are going to for sure have a hard time with this. Even the ocean monument, I don't think is that bad if we do the prep right. So we'll see. We'll have to kind of see how that all goes about. But I'm feeling pretty good about things. I'm feeling pretty confident, which is, you know, downfall right there. But like, I'm feeling pretty confident about how things are kind of shaping up. I wonder, can I make this portal? Maybe we can do one thing before we call it quits here for now. Let me see. Oh, silverfish. Why do you have to exist in this game? Alright, so let me get the obsidian here. Wow, we have a lot of obsidian. Ow. Where did you even come from? Okay. And then, actually, we're going to have to build it over here somewhere. Oh, it's a chest. Interesting. Alright, so get those guys out of here. Let's put some torchies down. Alright. And then we'll do like a nice little 3x3 right here. Break these down. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to do away with this. Well, will we ever need? I don't think I have a heart in me to break them. Okay, yeah, we'll leave them be. That's gonna be so annoying. I'm gonna regret letting them go, but yeah, we'll not worry about that right now. All right. So let me make this last bit here, and then we'll be good. I hope you guys like this like little relaxed episode today. It's a pretty short one, to be honest. Okay. Dispatch that guy. Pick up, nope. Pick up the obsidian, stack them together. Looking pretty sharp. And... I suppose I shall leave you in here. Alright. Just like so. I think we're gonna, take advantage of our fences. And I'm just gonna line the back of this guy. So we don't have, hopefully, any real chance of anything goofy happening involving mobs. Let me just put a couple of torches up here, around and about. What the? You guys see that just now? Wait, do they hatch? I never knew that. I always wondered why they were called monster eggs. I guess they hatch after a period of time. That's weird. Don't like that. I keep hearing the sounds of blocks popping. I guess those are just the mobs popping out. That's so weird. Yeah, I really don't care for that one. That's a Minecraft mechanic I could live without. Okay, there we go. And we're all squared away and sorted out, and then just put that there. And then let's try to go through the nether, or let's break this nether portal. And then, yeah, that should be it. And hopefully what will happen is this portal that's up top above the nether will bind to that portal. And hopefully the one that we actually build in like the quote-unquote right spot will also be built there. So we'll see. We'll see how things pan out. But let me go ahead, break this down. We'll go to the end, flop over back to home, and then we'll be done for today. I know I've been saying that. I know. It's just because, you know, like when you're on a roll with things, you're just like, oh, yeah, I need to also take care of this and this and this. Like there are like little details where I'm like, this will be confusing later on if you don't know like when this happened and stuff, you know? There's some things where I'm just like, yeah, we're going to be doing this, and I'm happy to just like let you guys know about like this is what was going on there. But there are some things I really feel like you just gots to know, you know? But let me go ahead and just swoop up this obsidian. Okay, and then... All right, excellent. All right, I think that's it. And then I guess we'll toss the rotten flesh because lol. Okay, so the portal is gone. Let's go through the end portal. And then from the end portal, let's go ahead and fly over here and jump on through. And then there we are. We're right back where we were. Cool. All right. Excellent stuff. So we're all good. Anyways, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Choco's World. And I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, consider leaving a like rating down below. Subscribe to that channel if you are new. And of course, we got a lot of stuff to do in this beautiful world of ours. But we'll get there. All right. Anywho, that's going to be it for today. Today, again, we got the rail set up for like a basic thing to the end area. And we kind of talked about like what the plan is going forward. And then next time, we'll probably be working on Bingo 2.0. And if you don't know what that is, really, just either you can go back and watch the other episode of like where we did an HXM, but otherwise, look forward to it because it's kind of goofy and fun and very frustrating for me. But it pays off. It pays off. It's frustrating with a purpose. So hopefully that'll be fine. So anyways, thank you all, as always, for taking some time to hang out with me today. And as always, most importantly, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful, safe day. Until next time, everybody. Ciao for now. Also, can you parry anymore? I don't think you can. I think they got rid of that functionality. Yikes. Okay, well, anyways, ciao for now.